Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode. I'm actually going to be starting here real soon. I'll go into it here in a little bit to explain to you exactly what this is going to be. So as you can probably imagine, I get a lot of people that'll ask me, especially people that know that I live in Lakewood Ranch, are looking to relocate in Lakewood Ranch. They'll ask me what's available, what parks are here, what is there to do, what schools are around, what neighborhoods. It's not always specifically what new build neighborhoods are coming up or even home neighborhoods. A lot of times people want to know what's around. Obviously, I can go into a lot of detail either via text or an email, but I figured what better way to show you guys what Lakewood Ranch has to offer. So for this video series, I plan to go around to different areas, not only parks, trails, new restaurants, new development, new schools, just a lot of different areas here in Lakewood Ranch so you guys can get a feel for yourself on exactly what it has to offer. Maybe you live here in Lakewood Ranch. Maybe you're like me and you don't know every single area or everything it has to offer. I think this video is going to be great. Even if you already reside here in Lakewood Ranch, it's going to give you some ideas, a better look into your neighborhood to really see and get to know it a lot better. Today we are here at the Jame L Patton Community Park. Now this park is not very far from I-70. It's right off I-70 and White Eagle Boulevard. It's a great place. We're going to jump right into it, show you guys exactly what it has to offer, and maybe it'll be a park, especially if you live here in Lakewood Ranch, you can come visit and just have a great time. So right here at the entrance of the park, you're going to see there's an active launch here. You can launch boats, you can launch kayaks. I really wouldn't see a boat being launched for here, but nevertheless, you absolutely can do it. Here are some of the rules they have, what you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing. And you can see there is some max sizes for canoes, kayaks, paddleboards, sailboats, and other watercraft. But like I said, I'd be pretty interested to see someone try and put a boat in here. Again, you totally can. I haven't seen that. To be honest, I haven't even seen a kayak. A kayak would be a little bit more doable in here. You could totally, there's different bridges that connect different parts of the water. So you can totally do a great amount of fishing here. If you just enjoy kayaking for exercise or just for sightseeing, I think this will be a great area for that. Now you'll see immediately here to the left is where you would generally park. And then coming in here, you obviously have a little playground for kids. And a really nice feature about this park that actually will walk up so you can see it, it has a picnic area. So if you're either trying to get friends together to either play board games or just to socialize, you can totally do it here. They do have tables laid out so you can totally entertain people. If you're looking to maybe have a party for your kids, a great place to just come here. You know, kids can be playing there, obviously riding bikes around here, people walking. I mean, it's a great area. Not only that, but look at the view. If you're sitting here entertaining, socializing, having a little party, you can totally enjoy this beautiful view. Now, this is fully enclosed, so if rain does happen to hit you, especially during summer, if you know anything about Florida, you know, summer, anytime after 3 p.m., you're almost guaranteed a pretty good amount of rain. So not a problem here. You do have lighting. You do have obviously fully covered roof, so you don't have to worry about it. And on top of that, you have restrooms. You have women's side here, men's room there, and you have a water fountain. Now these water fountains, I've noticed today they work, but sometimes they have been hit and miss, although today they totally are working. Now here you'll get a better idea of the park itself. And actually a good question would be, where are we? Oh, we're actually right here. So we're right here. So looking out in this direction is what that would look like. And you can see there's another lake in here and then another lake in here. And you can see there's no swimming. Number one, I wouldn't swim in here because, again, if you know anything about Florida, you know any body of water, you can almost be assured that there's alligators in there. Not only that, but the water, the runoff that goes in there, I probably wouldn't be going in the water. But fishing is totally something you can do. I've caught big largemouth bass, tilapia, and a few other species of fish you can catch here. Now the trail itself, we are going to be going on it. You can walk pretty much this whole section. It'll wrap around, bring you all along here. I've actually never gone here because this is a lot of dirt. Generally, I'll stick on the white part. That's another thing. The white part is what's paved, and the brown part, it's a mixture of dirt and just really not paved. So yeah, generally I'll do this whole section here. You'll see it's actually quite big. Here's a little bit more information on the park, what you can expect. And look, there it is, alligator. So what we'll do now is we'll ride along here the trail that I was showing you guys there on the map to give you guys a better look on what it looks like. So you are allowed to have golf carts here. If you saw a sign there, as long as you don't go over 10 miles an hour. No motored vehicles, so no motorcycles. Obviously, I think goes without saying, no cars. But you are allowed to bring your dogs. They do kind of want them on a leash, although I have seen some not on a leash. Generally speaking, you can bring dogs. Obviously, walking is not an issue here. If you got a scooter like I have today, which you guys can maybe see here, obviously a scooter is allowed. Bicycles, of course. I'm trying to see if, it's a great place to really enjoy scenery. If you want to jog, if you want to just walk, if you want to just walk and socialize, it's a great place to do that. Now, if you're like me, I actually really like to come here just to enjoy the scenery. I'll show you guys a few of my, what I call secret spots. They're not really secret, but it makes me feel special thinking they're my own spots. But I'll take you guys to them right now, and you guys can see really what a beautiful view. So this is where I was saying where the paved road ends after that bridge, but it continues on in this direction. And now again, only because it ends there doesn't mean you can't go there. You can actually wrap all around it, and you'll meet right on the other side of that bridge. But again, it's just not paved. So if you want the paved, you can stick to it. If you don't care for the paved, obviously you can walk that whole area. But this is one of the spots that I like to call my secret. Look at that. Just if you're into nature, even if you're not into nature, sightseeing, or just relaxing, look at this. You got ducks here. I'll let you guys take this in for a little bit. Now, if you're having a long day or a rough day, it's a great place to really just come and relax. There actually used to be a swing. You can see where the rope, part of the rope is there. There used to be a swing, and you could just swing, or you could see where people messed up kind of the grass a little, but the swing was right here. You could just, I don't even know who removed it. It was beautiful. But you're literally surrounded by views after views after views. Now, of course, you do have a table here if you want to have a picnic or read a book or, do whatever you do to relax yourself. You can totally sit here and obviously do that. So we'll continue this video. We won't go in that direction just because, again, I have the scooter and it probably could get through it, but it'd be pretty bumpy and it wouldn't be a great video. So we're going to go grab it and we're going to continue on in this direction. And we'll end the video on the very end over there. Going down, you can see another little bench on the sunsets. Trust me, the sunset's on this side, and you can see it's perfectly angled to really enjoy a sunset in the afternoon. Now, one thing, believe it or not, that's pretty interesting, I've yet to see a gator in here. I could bet money there for sure is gators in here, but I've yet to see one. So I don't know if maybe that's because a lot of people are present and believe it or not, the gators are actually afraid of people. I've tried my best to get close, obviously not dangerously close to them, but as soon as a big one see you, they're gone. That probably has a little bit to do with the people that are always present, and probably they don't want to mingle with people, so they just probably come out either at night or a different part of the day. I really think this park will cover a broad range of people, and no matter what you're into, whether it's actually exercising, maybe throwing a little party, maybe just socializing, getting a group of people together, sightseeing, photography. That's another thing I didn't mention. If you're into photography, I actually saw a photographer here with seemed like a really expensive camera, but just taking pictures of, the smallest things, sometimes the flowers. So that's obviously something that people are into. You can see that trail that meets here. Obviously that was an unpaved section, but that if you're into photography, taking pictures, you can do wildlife, you can do flowers, you can do trees. I mean, there's just a lot of scenery here. So if you can see here, that was that other trail that wraps all around here. And that other one, I believe it'll meet over here somewhere. And the trail would end right here. So from that very end, you could obviously go back to where we started, which is right over there. That's where the kayak and I don't even want to call it a boat ramp. It just doesn't sound right or even look right in my mind to see a boat in here. But anyways, we'll call it the boat ramp right over there. So guys, instead of going all the way down there, there's not much view. I figured this is a beautiful view here. So why not end the video here with this beautiful view? So guys, that's going to be it for this video. I didn't want to make it too boring. Hopefully I was able to provide some valuable information. Again, if you're from out of state, even out of town, this will give you a better insight. I really hope that if you're from Lakewood Ranch and you see this video, you're like, I didn't even know that park existed. I'm gonna start going there. I really hope I'm able to bring more awareness to the locals here to give you a better idea of how you can totally enjoy all that Lakewood Ranch has to offer. So guys, I'm gonna leave this video here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I really hope to start bringing more of these videos to each and every one of you. Hopefully it's a way to provide value, to really see what Lakewood has to offer. And I'm going to leave it here, guys. Thank you very much for watching, as always. Till next time.